Now let's look at the bigger picture. The global statistics surrounding infertility are quite staggering. In 2023, the World Health Organization reported that around 17.5% of the adult population, which means roughly 1 in 6 worldwide, experiences infertility, showing the urgent need to increase access to affordable, high quality fertility care for those in need. Now, think about that for a moment. That is a significant portion of our global population silently carrying this burden. While there may be some regional variations, the prevalence is strikingly consistent across different parts of the world.
They been cramping my style all week. Craving chocolate trees, checking pants, checking seeds, sipping herbal tea, and fight for menstrual equity. Hey, I kick Cramp's ass. 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 You're now tuned in to the Kick Cramp's Ass podcast with your host, Brittany Walker, advocating for menstrual equity, period poverty, and womb wellness. New episodes on Menstruation Mondays.
Happy Menstruation Monday, and welcome back to the Kick Cramp's Ass podcast, where I'm your host, Brittany Walker, but I go by B. And we are always talking about destigmatizing the conversations about menstrual health. So, we would like to spread some knowledge regarding a condition surrounding the menstrual cycle, infertility. June marks World Infertility Month, a crucial time for us to shed light on this deeply personal and often challenging experience. Our goal today is to demystify what infertility is, explore its global impact, discuss its causes, offer practical tips for prevention and management, and most importantly, equip you with ways to support your loved ones who may be navigating this journey. So let's get into it. You know, we like to kick off each episode with the I am power statement, with I representing inspiration, A representing affirmations, and M representing manifestations. And today's I am power statement is I am capable of navigating the emotional shifts that come with my cycle with grace and self compassion. Ashe. And we also like to give a quote of the day. And today's is your fertility or lack thereof does not define your worth or your brilliance. And that comes from infertility words. Now, all we can do is encourage, empower, and educate you. We are not here to tell you how to feel, but rather extend support as you continue to show yourself grace and compassion. Each day is a new day to be optimistic and allow everything to happen in divine timing. So, we're going to go ahead and take a quick sip of our good old cramp elixir, and we're going to cut to a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with you. Have you tried our bestseller, the Cramp Elixir? It's our herbal tea blend designed to reduce and eliminate menstrual cramps, PMS symptoms, and other uterine health issues that are hindering your day-to-day progress. Our elixir may decrease inflammation, reduce stress and anxiety, regulate blood flow, balance your mood, and it can kick cramps' ass. It includes a variety of herbs including hibiscus, red raspberry leaf, calendula, motherwort, ashwagandha, plus more. Head over to kickcrampsass.org and grab yours today. Now, back to the show. Welcome back from that commercial break. We hope that you enjoyed it. Now, first, let's establish a clear understanding of what is infertility. Now, the World Health Organization defines infertility as a disease of the male or female reproductive system, characterized by the failure to achieve pregnancy after 12 months or more of regular unprotected sexual intercourse. Now, for menstruators over the age of 35, that time frame then shortens to 6 months. It is crucial to understand that infertility is a medical diagnosis, not a personal failing, and it is a condition that affects individuals and couples globally and from all walks of life. We often distinguish between primary infertility, where someone has never conceived, and then there's secondary infertility, where someone has conceived before but is now struggling to do so again. Now let's look at the bigger picture. The global statistics surrounding infertility are quite staggering. In 2023, the World Health Organization reported that around 17.5% of the adult population, which means roughly 1 in 6 worldwide, experiences infertility, showing the urgent need to increase access to affordable, high quality fertility care for those in need. Now, think about that for a moment. That is a significant portion of our global population silently carrying this burden. While there may be some regional variations, the prevalence is strikingly consistent across different parts of the world. Now, additionally, a 2025 study across 21 regions and 204 countries and territories revealed a growing prevalence of infertility among individuals aged 15 to 49 years old worldwide from 1990 to 2021, with an expected continued increase through 2040. Guys, we're only in 2025, so that's still 15 years we are estimating or expecting for infertility to increase globally. Now, beyond the raw numbers, the impact of infertility extends far beyond the physical realm. It often carries profound emotional, psychological, and even financial burdens, leading to feelings of isolation, grief, anxiety, and depression. It is a journey that can strain relationships and test resilience in unimaginable ways. So, what exactly causes infertility? It is a complex question because the known causes of infertility are incredibly varied and often involve a combination of different factors affecting male partners, female partners, or sometimes remaining unexplained. Now, for menstruating individuals, common causes include ovulation disorders, conditions like polycystic ovary syndrome or PCOS, where hormonal imbalances disrupt the regular release of eggs, issues with the hypothalamus or pituitary gland, which regulates reproductive hormones, can also play a role. Now, damage to the fallopian tubes is also a factor. Blockages or scarring, often due to past infections like sexually transmitted infections, STIs, or conditions like endometriosis, can prevent the eggs from reaching the uterus or sperm from reaching the egg. We also have additional factors like uterine or cervical issues, non cancerous growths like fibroids or polyps, or even structural abnormalities of the uterus present from birth can interfere with implantation. And a significant factor is age. As menstruators age, the quantity and quality of their eggs may naturally decline, making conception more challenging, particularly after the mid 30s. Now, for men, infertility often stems from the sperm production or quality issues. This can mean a low sperm count, sperm that do not move properly, like have motility, or abnormally shaped sperm. Blockages also are a factor, which issues that can prevent sperm from being ejaculated properly, or hormonal imbalances. Beyond these, there are shared or lifestyle factors that can affect infertility for both partners, including maintaining an unhealthy weight, smoking tobacco, excessive alcohol consumption, high levels of stress, and exposure to certain environmental toxins. And sometimes, even after extensive testing, the cause remains unexplained infertility, which can be particularly frustrating for couples seeking answers. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and cut to a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with you. Tired of clunky remote recordings? Level up with Riverside FM Pro. Get studio quality audio and video, effortless editing with powerful AI tools, and seamless live streaming and collaboration. Become a pro of Riverside.fm and unlock the full potential of your content. Sign up today and make your voice heard. Visit the link in the description of this episode to discover more. Now, back to the show. Welcome back from that commercial break. We hope that you enjoyed it. Now, let's go ahead and get into some tips for potential prevention and management of infertility. Now, understanding the causes leads us to the crucial question of prevention and management. While not all cases of infertility are preventable, there are certainly steps individuals and couples can take to optimize their reproductive health and manage the journey. For prevention and general fertility health, consider these steps. Maintain a healthy weight. Both being overweight and underweight can impact hormonal balance and ovulation. Eat a balanced diet. Focus on nutrient rich foods, plant proteins, complex carbohydrates, whole grains, seeded fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Of course, you hear us say that pretty much in every episode with being a nutritionist. But guys, it is pivotal to have adequate nutrition to achieve optimal wellness. Now, also engage in regular moderate exercise. Physical activity is great, but over exercising can sometimes negatively impact ovulation. Avoid over exhausting yourself. Another tip is avoid smoking, tobacco, and excessive alcohol consumption. These are known to impair fertility in both men and menstruating individuals. Also, manage stress. Chronic stress can impact reproductive hormones. So, incorporate stress reducing practices like mindfulness, meditation, yoga, or breath work into your daily routine. Hence, why we have our mindfulness and fitness program, Pilates for Periods. Practice safe sex. Preventing sexually transmitted infections is crucial for protecting reproductive health and menstrual hygiene. Even if you're not proactively trying to conceive, it is still important to have safe sex and protect your menstrual hygiene. Therefore, in the future, if and when you are ready to conceive, your body will be in an adequate position to be able to help with the conception process. Now, last factor is know when to seek help. If you are under the age of 35 and have been trying to conceive for a year without success, or over 35 and you've been trying for over 6 months, we then recommend consulting with a healthcare professional to seek additional guidance and assistance. Now, for management, once you are diagnosed with infertility, fertility treatments vary widely based on the cause. These can include fertility medications to stimulate ovulation, surgical procedures to correct structural issues, or assisted reproductive technologies like intrauterine insemination, which is IUI, or in vitro fertilization, which is IVF. For some, building a family may involve donor options or adoption. The key here is always to seek personalized medical advice from a fertility specialist. Now, let's talk about ways to support your loved ones that may be experiencing the infertility journey or yourself. Navigating infertility is incredibly challenging, and if someone in your life is going through it, your support can make a world of difference. Here are ways to support your loved ones who have been diagnosed with infertility. Listen more and talk less. Often they need someone to hear from them without offering solutions or unsolicited advice. Validate their feelings. Statements like, that sounds incredibly hard, are far more helpful than, just relax, it will happen. We just mentioned avoid solicited advice, and that's its own tip within itself. Please do not tell them to just chill or share stories of someone of who you know that tried X, Y, and Z and they were able to get pregnant. Every journey is unique. And these comments, however well intentioned, can be incredibly hurtful and dismissive. Be sensitive to their feelings. Understand that baby showers, gender reveals, or even casual conversations about parenting challenges might be painful for them. Ask how they would like you to share pregnancy news. And if they decline an invitation to a child focused event, respect that without any judgment. Offer practical help. Instead of asking, how can I help? Try offering specific acts of kindness. Can I drop off a meal? Would you like me to run an errand for you? Do you want to just watch a movie or not talk about anything? Learn how to respect their boundaries. They might need space at times. Let them know you are there if and when they are ready to talk. Educate yourself. The more you understand about infertility, the better equipped you will be to empathize and offer meaningful support. Finally, it is important to know that you are not alone on this journey. There are many incredible organizations that support individuals and couples facing infertility. A leading organization that offers global solutions is the International Fertility Alliance, with a mission to spread awareness on fertility, provide support for people that are or could be facing fertility issues, and promote research and collaboration between the world's leading experts. One of the leading organizations in the United States is Resolve, which is a sub-entity of the National Infertility Association. Now, Resolve offers a wealth of resources, including peer-led support groups, advocacy initiatives to improve access to care, and comprehensive information about all aspects of family building. Another key organization is the American Society for Reproductive Medicine, or ASRM. This is a professional organization for those working in reproductive medicine, but their website offers valuable patient resources, ethical guidelines, and research updates. Now, for individuals who have faced cancer and are considering fertility preservation, Fertile Hope, which is part of Live Strong, provides specific resources and support for individuals and couples. I encourage anyone listening, whether you are personally affected or supporting a loved one, to explore these organizations and others like them. They offer communities, information, and advocacy that can truly make a difference. Now we're going to go ahead and cut to a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with you. Periods got you down? Kick cramps to the curb with Pilates for Periods. Our online program combines targeted Pilates, soothing yoga, calming meditation, and breathwork to help you manage your menstrual cycle naturally. Feel stronger, calmer, and more in control. Reclaim your comfort. Visit Pilates for Periods YouTube page linked in the description of this episode and start your journey to a more manageable cycle today. Now, back to the show. Welcome back from that commercial break. We hope that you enjoyed it. Now let's talk about options to improve your wellness here with Kick Cramp SAS. We have our Resource Center providing you a plethora of resources, tools, and guidance to support you during your menstrual cycle journey. We also have research reports, recipes, just an abundance of resources to get you started on improving your menstrual cycle journey. We also have Pilates for Periods, our fitness and mindfulness program that offers yoga, Pilates, meditation, and breath work to support you during your menstrual cycle journey. We also have KCA the Magazine, our online digital platform that has articles to support you if you prefer reading as one of your preferred learning styles. And then you can also sign up for our newsletter. By doing so on our website, it gives you a 15% off coupon to use at our KCA store. But it also provides you with resources, tools, the latest news, events, and everything that we have going on here with Kick Cramps Ass. All right, guys. Now we are still accepting listeners' mail. Feel free to comment to this episode, or you can email us at contact@kickcrampsass.org for a more intimate and personalized experience. Now, as we wrap up this special World Infertility Month episode, I want to reiterate that infertility is a widespread medical condition that carries significant emotional weight. It is a journey that tests strength and resilience, but it is not a journey that needs to be walked alone. This June, let's use World Infertility Month as an opportunity. Let's learn more, speak openly and compassionately, and most importantly, let's break the silence and stigma surrounding infertility. Your empathy and understanding can make a world of difference to someone who might be struggling in silence. Be sure to like our podcast. Be sure to share this episode with anyone you think might benefit. And let's continue to champion open conversations about menstrual health as we stay empowered. All right, guys. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels at Kick Cramps Ass and at Pilates for Periods. We want to send gratitude out to all of you for tuning in on this episode on this good old Menstruation Monday. And we manifest a positive, productive, and peaceful remainder of the day, week ahead, and menstrual journey ahead. And we will be speaking to you on next Menstruation Monday. Peace.